What's going on, guys? Chad here with Green Light Shooting. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking gun cleaning kits, and specifically gun cleaning kits made by a company called Glorifire. Now, if you're familiar with gun cleaning kits, then you're very familiar with Glorifire because these guys have been in the industry for like 10 years. They've been making and remaking, innovating, improving all sorts of gun cleaning kits. And my hat's off to these guys, man. They make a really, really great product. So let's open this one up. As you can see, first of all, it's a nice compact size. This isn't one of your, giant ones with tons and tons of accessories that are, this one is just nice and compact and basically only what you need. I'm a big fan of that. So nice hard case. I like the colored latches. We open these things up and boom. The thing looks absolutely beautiful, as does all of Glorifire's cleaning kits. And I think that's one of the things that I love most about them. The fact that everything is labeled, everything has its own spot, everything stays where it needs to stay. If you're carrying this thing from the truck to the range and back or whatever, it's not going to it's not like these things are all thrown in a pouch and you gotta dig through them to find what you need. So one of the big things these guys do is strive to always improve their products. And one of those things comes in these rods right here. So they have two different size rods. You can see there's a male end and a female end. You can link these together to make them as long as you need, but they are extremely, extremely strong. Now they actually offer this kit in two different styles. First is this style that we just looked at, and the second one is actually, it's the same kit, but the main difference is you've got black rods right here. So a little bit different material, a little bit different structure, but overall the exact same kit. So just depending on which type of rods you want to roll with, that will tell you which kit you want to pick up. This one being a metal, it's going to be a little bit more durable, stronger over time. This one is made of plastic, still a very, very durable, hard plastic that'll last you a long time, but there's definitely something to be said about this metal right here. So just depending on what it is you're looking for, what it is you'll be using it for most, will kind of dictate which kit is going to be better for you. One of the rods has a T-handle on the end here, again with a female thread, so that you can lengthen these out as much as you need. You can get through different size barrels, but let's say you're going through a super long barrel, like a long rifle or something like that. That is where this guy comes in. So this is a nice little steel wire rope, again with a male and female end, to accept tools like this that you can just thread on there. Now, speaking of those tools, we have 3 different brushes right here. We also have a metal pick, so you can get down into those really tight, hard to reach areas in the firearm. And then down here on the bottom, we have some brass brushes, again, labeled all the way from like 22 caliber all the way up to like a 12 gauge shotgun. You've also got your 5.56 for your ARs. I like how it's got a little chamber brush on the back there. So they've really put a lot of thought into this. And then of course they've got some cotton mops here to be able to soak up some of that oil and build up that you broke up with the brass brushes. And then you've got patch holders and all sorts of things right there as well. You do have a bunch of patches in here, and then you've got 2 little bottles here for some oil. So anyways, that's the layout here. Let's go ahead and put it to the test, clean a gun up real quick, and we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I've got my barrel here, and I filled up one of those little oil bottles with some CLP. And first, I'm going to thread one of these brass bristle brushes onto a rod here. And that's perfect. That's perfect. And then remember, depending on your preference, you can also go with the black style rod as well. So with this guy though, I'm just going to add a little bit of this CLP inside the barrel here, just like that. And then I'm going to use this brass bristle to just kind of break up some of that carbon buildup in there. And I've replaced that just with a little patch holder here, and I've got a clean patch on there. And I'm just going to run that through the barrel here a couple times. And you can see I'm already getting off quite a bit of buildup in there. Now moving on to the frame here, I can see a lot of buildup in there. So I'm just going to add some of the CLP to some of the harder to reach spots. I'm going to come over to the tools here, and I'm going to grab this brass bristle like a toothbrush. And there's a smaller side and a larger side. I'm just going to use that smaller side, and I'm just going to get in some of these tighter to reach places. And again, I'm just trying to break up some of that buildup. And I'm going to grab a clean patch here and just wipe some of that buildup up that we broke up. And you can see just after a couple swipes that this stuff's really working out. And again, it's, you know, this is just how I like to clean my guns. Everyone has their own way, but the point is having a universal kit like this gives you all the tools necessary to be able to do it your way and to have everything within arm's reach. It's all organized and it's right there for you, easy to find, easy to access. That's my favorite part about it. All right, so this kit absolutely killed it. It was everything I needed it to be. It had the tools I needed, and it wasn't so many tools that I had to kind of figure out what thing would be best for which application, right? Like, it just had what I needed, and I was a big fan of that. I don't want to be carrying around a bunch of excess, so I think this is a perfect size for someone like me. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. I'm a big fan of this kit, man. It had everything I needed for like all the firearms that I'm using on a day-to-day basis. This thing absolutely had my bases covered. So go pick yourself up one of these kits from Glory Fire. And that's all I've got for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Green Light Shooting. Peace out.